Hello and welcome to my talk on technical writing. I have 15 minutes and in those 15 minutes I will share with you 15 tips to help you improve your writing. So here we go. What is technical writing? Well, it's the art of simplifying the complex. Every engineer is a writer. If you write technical blogs, readmes, or create tutorials, you are a writer. Writing is easy. All you have to do is cross out the wrong words. Or is it? A simple misplaced comma can be lethal. So here we go. Tip number 1. Determine what your audience needs to learn. Make no assumptions. Write down a list of everything your target audience needs to learn to accomplish the learning goals. In some cases, the list should hold tasks that the target audience needs to perform. Make sure you provide the information your audience needs that they don't already have. Spend time getting to know your audience. Find out what is their current knowledge and skills. Are they beginners or advanced? Think about creating a persona for your target audience. A persona is a user whose goals and characteristics represent the needs of a larger group of users. Now remember, if you try and write for everyone, you will end up writing for no one. Once you have an idea of who your audience is, fit the documentation to meet their needs. State your audience. A well-written document clearly specifies who its audience is. For example, this document or this tutorial is aimed at beginners. Match your language to your audience. Be mindful of proximity. People on your team probably understand your team's abbreviations, but do others? As your audience widens, assume that you must explain more. Use simple words. English has become the dominant language for technical communication worldwide. However, a significant percentage of technical readers are more comfortable in a language other than English. So, avoid complex and obsolete English terms. Also remain culturally neutral and steer clear of using idioms, phrases whose overall meaning differ from the literal meaning of the individual words in the phrase. For example, Bob's your uncle, or this is a piece of cake. Such phrases won't always be clearly understood by everyone. Answering the following questions will help you determine what your document should contain. Ask yourself, who is my target audience? What is my target audience goal? Why are they reading this document or blog? What do my readers already know before they read my document? And what should my readers know or be able to do after they read my document? Tip number 2. Create great opening sentences that establish a paragraph's central point. The opening sentence is the most important sentence of any paragraph. Busy readers focus on opening sentences. Focus your writing energy on the opening sentence. Tip number 3. Focus each sentence on a single idea, thought, or concept. Break a long sentence into a succession of single idea sentences. Tip number 4. Use terms consistently. If you change the name of a variable midway through a method, your code won't compile. Now the same is true if you rename a term in the middle of a document. Your ideas won't compile in your user's head. Active voice rather than passive voice. The vast majority of sentences in technical writing should be in an active voice rather than a passive one. Active voice makes sentences short, punchy, and direct to the point. For example, the player kicks the football, active voice. The football is kicked by the player, passive voice. Convert long sentences to lists. Lists make scanning a document easier. There are numbered lists, bulleted lists, and embedded lists. Use numbered lists when order matters. Bulleted lists for items that aren't required to be in any particular order. An embedded list is a comma-separated list within a sentence. Embedded lists should be avoided in technical writing. If you need to use lists within a sentence, use a bulleted list instead. Numbered list items should begin with imperative verbs. An imperative verb is a command, so download, configure, start, open. To create an effective list in technical writing, you must keep all list items parallel. Items in a parallel list match along the following parameters, so grammar, logical category, capitalization, and punctuation. For example, the following list is a parallel list because all the items are plural nouns, edible, lowercase, and without full stops, periods, or commas. Number 7. Focus each paragraph on a single topic. A paragraph should represent an independent unit of logic. Restrict each paragraph to the current topic. Don't describe what will happen in a future topic or what has happened in a past one. Number 8. Use task-based headings. Choose a heading that describes the task your reader is going to work on. Introduce the document's goals and prerequisites. Clearly outline what prior knowledge do you expect your reader to have, and make a point of highlighting what the document doesn't cover. Number 10. Establish your document's key points at the start. Summarize any key points at the start of the document will ensure right at the beginning your document answers the reader's essential questions. Your reader will try to find relevance in the document by reading the first couple of lines or paragraph. If they can't find any relevance, they're likely not to continue. Number 11. Disclose any information progressively. Being confronted with too many new concepts and instructions too quickly can be overwhelming, so drip feed the information. Take time to check for understanding. In a tutorial or technical blog, you could use a quiz, for example. Number 12. Don't shy away from using illustrations. Make a point of writing the caption first. So by writing the caption first, you can then create an illustration that best represents the caption. Limit the amount of information in a single drawing. As a rule of thumb, don't put more than one paragraph worth of information in a single diagram. Focus the reader's attention also by adding visual cues, such as arrows or callouts. Number 13. Provide sample code that is clear, reusable, and easy to understand. Good sample code is often the best documentation. At the end of the day, it's the code that people are here for. So do check that it builds without errors, that it performs the task it claims to perform, and it should be as production ready as possible. Number 14. Avoid writing comments about obvious code. Focus your commenting energy on anything non-intuitive. Do you teach or write tutorials? Well, tell me and I forget. Teach me and I may remember. Involve me and I learn. However, watch out for the curse of knowledge. It's easy to forget that a novice doesn't yet know what you currently know. And sometimes there's the urge to try and impress the audience with how much you know about a given subject. Try and avoid terms like, well, this is easy, or just do X, Y, or Z. Terms such as, so you should already know how to do X, Y, or Z. Make no assumptions. Spend time getting to know your audience and write for them. And finally, to summarize. 1. Determine what your audience needs to learn. 2. Create great opening sentences. 3. Focus each sentence on a single idea. 4. Use terms consistently. 5. Active voice, not passive. 6. Turn long sentences into lists. 7. Focus each paragraph on a single topic. 8. State any tasks in the actual headings. 9. State clearly the document's goals. 10. Establish key points at the start. 11. Disclose information progressively. 12. Use illustrations. 13. Always provide sample code. 14. Write comments that aid understanding. And finally, 15. Watch out for the curse of knowledge.
Don't miss the live Q&A coming up now.